Good afternoon, welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. I am 4 paths away from an Act 5 exploration, and I've decided it's about time I sit down and I grab this uncollected push. So I'm going to go in here, we're going to cheese it, I think, Nick Fury, Wasp, Captain Marvel, Clairvoyant, and Ghost. I don't think I need Wasp synergy, but it's definitely going to make this a lot more friendly. I could slot in someone else, but I think Wasp synergy is just going to provide me like a lot of benefit. Of just like one less thing I have to watch for the most part, and that's the goal. My roster's stacked, so I shouldn't be worried, but I'm still worried, unfortunately. So here we go. Go ahead and finish this up. 4 paths. Shouldn't be too bad. I'll have to reread the nodes at some point. Oh yeah, Bane. I forgot all about that. How's it going, Uranium? That is exactly what's kept me away for so long. Roster's a little bit more stacked these days, so we'll see. But I'm not at all excited for this push. Not even in the slightest, my friend. Alright, I'd like to ramp up Captain Marvel movie on this fight, I think. It's probably going to be the easiest one. Gain cruelty. Heroes do not gain power. Cool. I dig it. Alright, no problem. Just gotta ramp up Captain Marvel movie real quick, and then after that, no problem. This fight's gonna suck. Okay, not at all what I meant to do there, but, it works. Wow, that's kind of strange. Did you just have a really good run when you were running on your alt Uranium, or did you run on your main account first and then go back and revisit with your alt? Because that would definitely make a big difference there. You know? Yo, I swiped back like solid 10 times there. It's really annoying. Yeah, so maybe it was just practice. Could be a key factor in a lot of situations. I'm actually really annoyed. I swiped back quite a few times there. How's it going, Sam? Welcome to, a noob playing MCOC. About to get my face wrecked. Not mentally ready, but hey, we do what we can. Yeah, sometimes Uranium, a little bit of RNG makes a huge difference. Yeah, Sunspot, even as a 4-star, dishes some insane numbers. Yo, dude, this game is driving me nuts today. Let's try this again. Ugh. Yeah, Sam, Ghost's damage is nuts. And, you know, there's no reason to be taking damage the way I am, but, still waking up. That's kind of my excuse. Not the world's greatest excuse, but that's the excuse I'm running with. So hopefully this is the only path I need to bother healing her up on, but we'll do what we can. Excuse me. It's a Diet Coke. Yeah, he still does insane numbers. Excuse me. Whew. How's it going, Di Nelson? Welcome. Welcome to reliving past memories. Hopefully a lot better this time around. Yeah, Uranium. I think a lot of people underestimate Ghost. They think, oh, Mr. Sinister crit counter, and they don't realize that like Ghost is actually really good against Mr. Sinister because, you know, as long as you don't phase, no crit. And even when you phase, dude, what the? Lots of what the F moments today. So, and get excited, Uranium, because there's a Mr. Sinister in Act 6, and Ghost is just a treat for that fight. Oh, these paths are, like, really long, aren't they? Kind of forgot. This is, like, the worst part, right? Act 5 is just, like, stupidly long paths. Back in a time when they were like, instead of making the champion fights harder, we're just going to make there be a shit ton of them. And then they kind of wisened up. Look at that timing. Timing is quite good. I can't wait for these rewards. That's what I got to keep telling myself. This is another rank 4 in my pocket, so just got to stay strong, push through this collector, and everything will be okay. Yeah, Uranium. Long paths are definitely like the worst part of this game. It's only worse by the time you hit endgame. The paths just get longer and longer and longer. Ty Nelson, that's exactly where I am right now. So hopefully, why don't you set up your team and jump on in? We can do it together. 4 to 8. It's not quite the ratio I would trade off, but definitely of a similar mindset. But to be fair, when this content came out, right, like this was hard content, and when rank 4 6-stars are a thing, people are going to look at Act 6, and it's not going to be nearly as hard. You know, so it's all about perspective. All right, I need a properly ramped up Captain Marvel movie. Di Nelson, why don't you buy them with units? That's what I'll probably end up having to do. Sam, I've been playing the game for 288 days starting today. I've actually just posted my account progression video a few hours ago. Very, very recently. 9.6 months is what that comes out to. We're gonna come in with Claire and see if we can't get a cheeky. That's fair, Diane Nelson. I am in kind of a hurry, so we're just in different situations then. That was a really fast heavy. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Whew, not a good time. Thanks, Uranium. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, Robert. In the new rank 5 video, I also go over my champion. Let's see. Is an Elder of the Universe possesses a near mortal body. I have to reread these. Every time he loses, 25% of it. Gaining 6,000. Okay, we're not too worried about that. So can no longer take more than. Got it. Got to start worrying about damage per second. Gains a permanent boost to crit. Special attacks become unblockable. Becomes immune to all bleed, poison, and stun. So next we're gonna go up there with Captain Marvel movie. Yeah, Sam, my account is pretty crazy. For 5.2.4, my advice is boost up. I don't remember. Not a bad run. It's actually gonna be pretty good. For 5.2.4, I don't have any particular advice. I'm sorry, not for that quest. I haven't done any kind of exploration guides, Nathan. But what I can do is, are you doing a completion run? What I can do is I can pop in there after this quest, this path here, and I can take a look and see what I can do to provide advice. How's it going, Dr. Daniel? All right, we actually gonna want to just spam into him. Ugh. 0 value out of Ghost. Rip. Okay. No, I want Nick Fury alive for the longer binary on Captain Marvel movie. Yeah, I'll have to get used to that animation. Ooh. Ah, not gonna get it for free. Not gonna get it for free. All right, yeah. Let me finish this quest up real quick, and I'll see what I can give you as far as advice, Nathan. Captain Marvel movie was actually really solid, I think. I think I can do this without a single revive if I do it properly. Maybe. And the truth is, I might not even need that extra second based on how that fight went. Yeah, and you're right. I don't know why I thought he needed to be alive. Claire did next to nothing. Let me swap her out. And actually, before I do anything, let me go check out 5.2.4 so that you're not stuck waiting on me, my friend. 5.2.4, that is lines in the sand. Let's see what we get. So you're doing a first run. Dr. Daniel, I can't. She's in war. Okay, so this quest was a pain. I do remember that. If you're not good at fighting Yellow Jacket, you're going to want to take the Ant-Man path, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, you got a really long and brutal path if you go that way. So you want to take this Ant-Man over here. And then I believe from there you take this Black Widow. Yeah, so you go Ant-Man. You just got to worry about masochism. So the thing about masochism is pretty much every time you parry them, if the masochism's not on cooldown, it's going to come back off cooldown. So you come into this fight and just make sure you're handling that. If you have an Omega Red, a Ghost, or a Quake, you can get around it that way. Black Widow is a fairly standard fight. Gamora, you're going to want to bait the special ones. I do believe I went for the Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, because Dr. Voodoo, not a hard fight, but the attacker's power drain part is a little bit more annoying, I felt. Yeah, so I think I took the Rocket Raccoon my first time around, but either way, either you take Dr. Voodoo or you take Rocket Raccoon, and you're still looking at bait the special 1, have a good time. Rocket Raccoon special 2 is significantly easier to dodge, in my opinion, though, so if you botch it up, you can go that way. But if you take the Psylocke or the Star-Lord, again, bait the special 1, have a good time. Magic, bait the special 1, have a good time. You never really want to push her into special 2. That one, I believe, when I went to clear it, I kind of just sucked it up and revived my way through because the Limbo killed me. Doctor Strange, dex the special 1, have a good time. If you have a good anti-evade, this Spider-Man is going to die a lot faster, but I think I took the Hulk because I didn't have anti-evade at the time. It's just kind of a really tanky, beefy fight, but overall not too bad. And then you've got Loki here. That's a relatively easy fight, and then Storm. So hopefully that helps. If there's any specific questions, now I've at least looked at it, so I can go through that way. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, I would bring Quake. I really want to. She's in war. Mostly that was a war rank up, though. I do feel. I think. No, we're good. I like the lineup. Ah, thank you, Uranium. I didn't check the final boss's nodes. I should have done that. That would have been the full courtesy. But yeah, as long as you have bleed immune, Caltrops is not a problem. So make sure you bring that as well. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket path, much harder. And you just go straight down the middle. From there, you kind of just pick whichever champion you're less intimidated by. Perfect. How's it going, Solar Flare? Having a good time over here. Uranium, I thought about Symbiote Supreme. I just I have a weak spot for Claire, you know? Mostly she gives me a alternative champion for the taxi portion. How is this lovely Saturday? Special lock 1. When damaged by a special attack, this enemy gains 1 bar of power. Neat. Should be a good time. Whew. Man, the collector was so much worse when I did this with rank 4 stars. Crazy. Crazy how far I've come, man. Special Lock 1 is probably one of my favorite nodes to have with Ghost. Nice focus there, Karnak. Did you lose it immediately? Bad times, huh? Having a little bit of trouble keeping your head on straight, boy? My plan of action is to go Captain Marvel movie, then Ghost, then Clairvoyant, and then Nick Fury. I know you're saying kill Nick Fury for the damage boost, but I don't need it. What I need is someone to get past the effective safeguard. There's a whole different kind of a pathing here. Ooh, Yellow Jacket, my least favorite champion in the game. We're not excited about that. I mistimed that by a fraction of a second. No big deal. I like the second hit to trigger the Bane. I was thinking about waiting to get the SP3 with a passive power gain, then using the SP3 nuke the collector with bleeds into an SP2. Yeah, Uranium. Symbiote Supreme's a solid champion for the collector, depending on where he falls in your roster lineup. But because I'm using Captain Marvel movie as my burst champion, I don't want to use Symbiote Supreme. Because, like, by the time Captain Marvel movie is dead, Sim Supreme wouldn't be very useful. But, for the most part, you know, don't feel like you made a poor suggestion. Sim Supreme is definitely very, very good. You know, need a little bit of luck on your side, but not the world's largest amount. I was nervous for a bit. Just for a bit. Whew. Man, I like hardcore stressed this collector fight, and I did not need to stress it. It's crazy. Yeah, Self-Suit Society's a solid champ. Dr. Daniel, I'll have to look it up. Maybe I just, like I said, it's a little bit of luck. It's not like an infinite amount of ability accuracy reduction, but it definitely makes it a worse time. But mostly Sim Supreme is just a really good way to bring the collector down in health, right? Get past that initial phase when the ability accuracy isn't like huge, you know? The ability accuracy reduction isn't huge. But like I said, I'm using Captain Marvel movie for that phase. So we should be okay. Diet Coke for the caffeine addict. This video is not sponsored. It's not. Don't Don't tag Diet Coke, please. They'll shut me down so fast. Do I think I can one-shot the Collector with Captain Marvel movie? Yeah, if I could dodge. Ooh. Sweet. You couldn't know who can definitely one-shot this guy is probably Namor. If you use him right at the start. Alright, don't hate me, team. I need to do it. There we go. If you know to see me talking with somebody, walk away. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, I really overestimated this. Not gonna lie. That was unblockable. Whoops! When I did initial completion, Dr. Daniel, I couldn't get past 5.1. I couldn't get past that Gwenpool with the armor. Oof, just out of range. Damn. Damn, that was an insanely long stun. That was with Limber. Wild, man. Wild. I just suck. 161,000 health, and not doing well. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, I think it took me 5 hours of fighting that Gwenpool to get her down one time. Good times, good times. Damn, I was so close. Damn. What was that? Did he double medium 5-hit combo me? Come on. Wild. What a jackass. Yeah, the flare wasn't as bad. It was just annoying, but I've always been a potion and units kind of a person. And that, you know, gets you fairly far. Ooh, that periodic unstoppable. Love it. Ooh, my attacks are unblockable. Ah, bastard. Yeah. I remember vaguely just boosting the heck out of my champions. And then just repeatedly reviving. Potions and revives. That's how I got through it back in the day. There we go. Oof. That was greedy. Thought maybe I could get there with Bane, but Bane really doesn't do a lot of damage to the Collector. Yeah, whopping 600 damage there. No big deal. I have a secondary plan of action. I know how I'm going to do this instead. Walk away. Don't look back. Alright. Uranium. I read the dialogue once, and then that's it. But I don't think you are. I think, doesn't, like, Ilac Skills or something, doesn't he have, like, story time with Ilac? Or is it Dap the Great? So, there's so many YouTubers, you know, I'm not trying to fail at discriminating between them all, but I definitely suck at doing so. Here it is. Here's my cheeky strategy. It's I don't need Claire. Just gonna slot in another ghost. That's the answer. I'm like, oh, ghost is my answer. I always have to revive her one last time at the end of it all. So what's the solution? Bring another ghost. Oof. Okay, hold on. That's not okay. That was embarrassing. Ooh. I don't want to use Quake because of the ability accuracy reduction, Dr. Daniel. Like, it's definitely an option, but I'm not too worried about when she'll be relevant, because you can't, like, ghosts, at least ghosts phase, if the phase fails. No, I strongly remember watching Dork Lessons having to bring, like, a meme setup. I'm like 99% confident you can't just 100% Quake the Collector. Yeah, so nothing on here saying Quake. Doesn't have to worry about the ability accuracy reduction. And when we check this out, yeah, so I just double checked, and yeah, if you bring Quake, yeah, if you bring Quake, you can totally get screwed. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that, Dr. Daniel. All right, hold on. Let me fix this. Oh, the pain of small energy refills. Kabam! Please let us convert them. I'll take a negative convert just to save my time. But when I hit 25 is when you know they've been stashed up for too long. Path what? D? Nope. C. Path C it is. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't look back. Don't look now. Don't stop crying. I have this stupid song stuck in my head. It's actually a great song. Ooh, try to get in a cheeky special one there, Vision, but I was ready. I was ready for your games. Not that one. I was not ready for my special 2 to not trigger. Uranium, do you have Nick Fury as a 4-star? And how high are you trying to rank up Captain Marvel movie? My general thoughts on Captain Marvel movie. My general thoughts on Captain Marvel movie is that you need Nick Fury for longevity. So she's not gonna be the best champion in Act 6 without the Nick Fury synergy, but you don't have to have him. It just means longer ramp ups. Excuse me. But in some fights, that ramp up makes a big difference, but not just longer ramp ups. It also means that, like, if you're not killing them in a single SP2 burst, yeah, like it's really hard to keep up the binary ignition charges. I guess my gut instinct is to say you could bring her up to rank 4 maybe, but after that I would fall back. Harry, nah, I'm not using Quake for the Collector. That would be a great way to show her off, but she is currently locked in War. I was gonna do this tomorrow when she wasn't in War, but I decided to do it today because I'm impatient. My level of patience is non-existent when it comes to content clearing, but super high when it comes to holding 4 to 5 gems. But Uranium Man, I would say if you're holding on to Nick Fury, Wasp, Ghost, Havoc, and Sunspot, that you don't need Captain Marvel movie. The major thing is, like, the reason I awakened my Captain Marvel movie was 1 for prestige, and 2 for, like, cheesy biohazard nodes and Act 6, the Cavalier push. And if you don't have Nick Fury, that Act 6 Cavalier push is a lot worse. So yeah, I guess my really long wraparound answer is bring her up to rank 3 or 4, but not any higher than that. Don't awaken her, though. You really want Nick Fury synergy for that. Opinion on the next rank 4, duped thing or unduped Warlock? Unduped Warlock, Danny Cody, hands down. Yeah, hands down. Warlock also, you know, I think the biggest argument people use for Thing is they go, oh, he's really good for Variant 2. Warlock is also really good for Variant 2, is also very good for Variant 3. Warlock's going to have so much more utility for you, has that double immunities, a little bit of sustain on his special 3 if you time it right. And just all around a solid champion. Hardcore counters so many things. And Thing is a great attacker, don't get me wrong, but definitely very outclassed by Warlock. But, you know, take my word for it, please, because I have a rank 5 Thing, but a rank 3 Warlock, which kind of shows you my priorities. Why would you just be done if you get Mystic Uranium? And I would say getting a 4 to 5 Cosmic, I think you shouldn't be scared to get that, but excited, man. But also, as frustrating as it is to not get, like, to get something you can't use immediately, it's still good to get something, you know, and hold on to it and have those rewards, because at the very least, it makes you more confident in using the rest of your resources. Like, I held on to my Awakening Gems for so long, and my rank up materials for so long, because I was trying to push all the variants that I could complete and explore. So, ooh, Jose, I'm so sorry. That was really embarrassing. Jose, Havoc is good for Thorns, any kind, like Electro, Korg. As long as you're doing only mediums on Electro, any kind of hits on Korg, because his medium attacks are non-contact. He's really good for anybody that you need to deal special damage to, notably Thing. If you ramp up to a special 3, trigger protection from Thing, wait for protection to fall off, and then throw your special 3, you'll get the full damage out of your special 3 with Havoc. He's also Incinerate immune, which makes him very good against like Mephisto or any kind of Incinerate node, etc. Overall, just a great champion, and what I've learned is, especially as you push... Oh, that... Are you kidding me? Well, that feels bad. Especially as you push higher content, because he is a special 3 champ, he's very suicide friendly. Man, Uranium, join an alliance and you will have every value out of that Ghost Rider. But Ghost Rider is really, really good for the Act 5.4 Rage path. So don't worry, you'll get value out of him. You might not have it yet, but it's there. Yeah, Harry, we're not going to talk about it. It was, always only had 3 energy refills. Yeah, but Uranium, you can join a casual alliance that doesn't require movement, you know? Like, really, there are, like, completely non-committal alliances where you don't have to be active. And then you can reap those rewards and not feel bad about it because it's a non-committed alliance and there's going to be 15 other people who are only logging in every 3 days. You know? Can't stress it enough. I did pretty good. Well, hopefully not too much of a good time, Alliance Rob. You know what I'm saying? Uranium, in order to find one, you're going to have to pop on the forums and put in that you're looking for one. Because you're definitely going to have trouble elsewise. Bum, bum. Oh, I was so close! Ah, bastard. Yeah, SG, he totally is. I hardcore freaked myself out over this fight for nothing. So now I'm just spending the time grabbing the free rewards. It's a good time. I could have titled this video MCOC and Chill. Yeah, look at that. 4-star Ghost. Nice little love tap. How's it going, George? Thanks, Rob. It is going very, very well. I'm super stoked. I think last path, right? So far, it's costed me 2 revives. Let me see if there's just anything I can grab. Oh, shit. There's more paths than I thought. There's so many paths. So after I do A... Did I screw something up? B, C. I gotta do D and then E twice. Ah, that's so annoying. Alright, 2 more pads, 2 more pads. That's okay. Well, Dr. Daniel, some of us suck at the game, okay? But having played with you, I do believe it. Good counters for Uncollected Nova, 4-star Scarlet Witch, Black Widow Clairvoyant, Doctor Doom, Symbiote Supreme, Loki, pretty much every Nullify champion in the game. Uranium, you want a champion that doesn't have a 100% chance to crit. Any champion that doesn't have a 100% chance to crit, I think that was just a typo, but I just want to make sure I nip that one in the butt. Yeah, SG, it's nice to have another generic, because I might awaken Claire. George, I am from a state of distress. Illinois. I'm from Illinois, and I live in New Jersey. And I'm technically from South Korea. Yeah, 4-star Hulk. I have actually heard of that, Rob. Buto good for Nova. Yeah, Buto's good for Nova. I was just thinking of free winning fights, you know? The main thing, yeah, I was about to say exactly what Harry said, is the main thing is once you learn how to dodge the special one, it's like a free fight. And if you're having trouble, I think my main thing is learn how to force heavies. You really want to force heavies out of him, and you want to learn how to dodge the special one. The special 2 is easy to dodge too. It's a triple laser, but the timing on it is auditory. I'm sure there's a visual cue, but it's auditory, and once you've got the timing down with your ears, the special 2 is really, really easy to dodge as well. But if you don't dodge the special 2, you usually just die. Ooh. What's going on here? George, I don't know. I followed up with I'm from Illinois with I live in New Jersey. It's not snowing in New Jersey though. Unblockable finale. This is why you should read. Bum, 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 bum. No problem, George. That's my fault. How's it going, Joe Mama? Newark, is that's in New Jersey? Question mark. I'm new to the area, so if it is, I apologize. I'm not super familiar. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've been in Newark. Unless that's in Illinois and I'm just an idiot, in which case, you know, both are true. Hey, Joe Mama, I'm doing pretty good. As you can see, I don't look absolutely exhausted. Work was fairly good. And I got the news that hopefully next weekend is the last Saturday I have to work. So here's hoping that that's true. Newark is the capital of New Jersey. Awesome. I'm good at geography. Nice timing, Punisher. Love it, man. Son of a bitch. Ooh, SG. You weren't hoping for a Venom pool? I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. But I don't think anybody really completes Variant 2 for the 5-star crystal. Ugh, I'm so bad at the game. Okay. uh, 1% health Punisher. There we go. Man. Hey, at least he's new. That's good for the arena. You know, always get some value there. SG, when I see the words, I'm not mad about it at all I can think of is, I'm not mad about that at all. Like, when someone says it that way. So, are you actually not mad about it at all, or are you not mad about it at all? You know what I'm saying? Uranium for the improved power gain path. I want to say I used Captain Marvel, and I think I used a handful of revives. Like, if I didn't blow them up with my special 2, I revived and then killed them the next time around. So oh, hey, look, your profile pic is Chopper. I like it. Check that out. For the record, your profile pic is like this small for me, so I had to get really close to see it, but I do approve. Okay, SG, that's legit. I also, for the most part, am usually not upset about new pulls, as long as they're not like Hulkbuster or Howard the Duck. How's it going, LJ? I hope things are going well for you. Enjoying your Saturday, I hope, or Sunday, depending on what's part of the world you're on. What part of the world you're in. There we go. Good for Prof. I don't watch Prof's crystal opening videos. Too long. But that is, that's I would call it luck, but Prof is a whale, so it's not luck. Like, it's just inevitability. But good for him. Good for him. Definitely pretty crazy to see 2 6-stars. Weird how RNG works that way, you know? Yeah, SG, I'm mad every time I do Howard the Duck. Dr. Daniel, was it from Arena Crystals, or was it from like units, like or was it from the like 5 Nova Crystals or something? Like I said, I don't watch his crystal openings, but even if he did pull them from like Arena Cavs, he buys every deal, man. Like, the guy trashes reviews and deals, and then he buys them. You know, he's just a whale. That's okay. But he's like a whale who pretends he's not a whale. I don't know. Just because you're spending someone else's money doesn't mean you're not a whale. Alright, let's get this free stun. Damn. George, is something up with Dorky Dave? I haven't seen his videos, any videos from him lately, so maybe? Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a whale, but he just needs to own up to it. Guy spends a lot of money on the game. Yeah, that's the problem, is he doesn't like to admit that he is a whale, and that's what bothers me. He like tries to act like he's among the common folk, and I'm like, you're not among the common folk, man. Woo! Unstoppable. But the guy is spot on with his reviews. Always on the noon. You know, he maybe gives Kabam a little more hate, but I'm a Kabam apologist, so it's just natural that me and him will be on opposite sides of the fence. So nothing wrong with the guy. Just, you know, he is a Kabam red flagger, and I'm a Kabam apologist. We are forever doomed to raise pitchforks at each other. Harry, man, I'm not jealous of the Nova, but I'm super jealous of the Squirrel Girl. I think she's suicide friendly. I just need to get my hands on one of her, a version of her, and try it out. Collector's SP3s are super cool. Dork is working with Kabam. Yeah, I don't really understand. I have seen those. I'm not really sure. I think maybe they picked him up as like an advisor or something, or a contractor or something. It'd be really cool. He's been doing a lot of work with them. Asar, yeah, man, I appreciate it. I will let you know that my content is less than 1 year old, which means that there is no way I can give you any form of consent to have a deep relationship with my content. But as long as that relationship is strictly fraternal and not in any way intimate, then you have my blessing, man. Enjoy. George. Dr. Daniel, I personally think you're going to need 2.2 to 2.3 million for Iceman at the least. But he might go for 1.9. Like if I was going to grind Iceman, I would grind 2.2 to 2.4. But you might get him for 1.9 is my point. Alright, we are fully ramped up. How's it going, John? Only the good stuff. We are on our final path here. Lee Creech. Yep, Lee Creech. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you. I always appreciate the support. The encouragement is what's kept me going for this long and will keep me going in the future. Believe me, I read everything I can. Medusa went for 1.6. Yeah, but I feel like there's not enough love for Medusa. Iceman gets a little more love. But hey, I could be wrong. But like I said, I think 1.9 would be safe. But personally, if I were to go for Iceman, I would put in 2.2 to 2.4. But you know who's got a better interpretation of the... you know who's got a better interpretation of the arena grinds is crafty grinding. Asar, I'm just teasing, man. I hope you're playing along as well, but do be safe out there. If you're madly in love with my content, I won't stop you, and I won't tell anyone. That's the best I can do for you. Rob, the first phase of invisibility, you take some damage, and then the second phase of invisibility, you... Whoa. Oh. Sorry, worst timing ever. The second phase of invisibility, you... wow, and now my phone's just bugging out. Here we go. The second phase of invisibility, you actually heal. And once you've got the second phase of invisibility heal, Up, poison plus invisibility is like a perma heal on Invisible Woman. But that doesn't make me want to use Invisible Woman, you know? I have no idea what Crafty Grinder's ethnicity is, to be honest. I've never really cared. Alright, Harry, stay thirsty. Power gain chaos. Damn, probably the worst ones. We could get totally wrecked here. Yeah, good luck, John Garcia. You're definitely a long way to go, especially on Nova. Hey, Rob, congrats. Are you going to bring him up? You know, you finally joined a collective of people. But I also know you're a little bit farther in the game, and that might not be super useful for you. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, respect. Like I said, crafty grinding, that's the key. I'm not the greatest arena predictor, to be fair. So all I can tell you is what I would do. You don't have a 4-star Iceman? Well, don't open any crystals until, you know, Premium Hero crystals or 4-star crystals until you finish and get the arena rewards. So that if you do get Iceman, you know, you get that nice dupe. No, I'm already tweaking out. I gotta look it up now. Crafty grinding, here we come. Nova and Iceman cutoffs. I always like to watch the ad. Give him that support. Well, I don't have to watch it, but YouTube has to think I watched it, you know? Alright, but you're not worth 2 ads. Crafty grinding. Yeah, so he's got top 10% grind target, 1.9 million. So, Oni-chan? Why does KT1 suck? I've always thought him to be one of the better players in the community. Yeah, Rob. Mine is awakened and still sitting at rank 3. So no judgments here. Meep. I'll do 180, baby. Take me all the way to... These fights are agony. These fights are agony. Oof. You have been excused, George. Thank you for letting me know. Stay safe. John, you just sent so I. Just in case you are unaware. Ugh, it hurts. It hurts because I spent an energy they shouldn't let you spend an energy refill when it's only filling up 3 energy. That was such a meme. Kabam got me good. Well, Kabam did get me. It was all my fault, but c'est la vie. bum, bum. Yeah, Harry. I hope you get a stealth suit. Would you bring him up to rank 3? John Garcia, I thought maybe you were going to ask a question or something. So, no worries. No worries. Just wanted to make sure you didn't, send a message thinking you typed the whole thing out and really only sent 2 words. Excuse me. Almost done. Ooh, that was good. Did you guys hear that one? Damn. My whole elbow there. Whew. All right. Oh, yeah, Dr. Daniel. Rewards opening afterwards. I'll clip it and post that video later. Maybe at like midnight. I don't know when. But yeah, I'm definitely opening the rewards after. I don't believe in opening the rewards separate from a live stream. It just kind of feels poor. You've got so many people watching and they're curious. You're going to make them wait. But I don't really know anyone who does that, so it's not really a problem. Rank 2 for sure. Harry, Stealth Suit Spider-Man's on my list of champions to rank 3 even, specifically for the Abyss of Legends. So, solid choices. John Garcia, that sucks. No ISO means you're going to have to wait it out. But I would strongly suggest you take him into, as a rank 1, take him into Act 4, Chapter 1, and just give him some playtesting. Make sure you like him. Learn the play style, because it is a ramp play style and it's like a stall play style, particularly on the first and second fight, and that can trip up a lot of people like really hard. So just make sure that if you decide to rank him up, that you know what you're signing yourself up for. Like the same reason a lot of people don't like Aegon or Call Obsidian. It's ramping up is annoying. Just be mindful of that. Ooh, 6-star Wasp on a dupe. It's not really talked about, but Wasp's awakened ability makes a big difference, particularly as attacker, because she just gets so much damage output from her heavies. Wow. Whew, recovered. Harry, okay. I also, no, I don't really love ramp up champions. Who am I kidding? Awesome, John. I'm glad that you feel that way. Venom the Duck is a madman. If he had any kind of immunity, he would be easily an above God tier champion. But unfortunately, without immunities, he just doesn't fit the bill. Nice. All right. Oh, and then let me hit record so I can pull these awesome Act 5 exploration rewards. Rob, how do I feel about Venom? He is a great champion, easily worth rank 4, but I always recommend people wait till they do Variant 3 and Variant 4 because he is a 2016 champion. So you can actually rank for him you can actually rank for him with a variant gem, and if you can do that, you can get just so much value out of him. That's why I waited so long to rank for my Colossus, because I did it with a gem. So let's see here. I have... Did I pass it? Am I stupid? Alright, so we got a 4-star rank up gem. This is actually like one of the ones I'm like the most excited about because this strictly affects my 4-star roster for the uncollected event completion that I do every month. And it's going to be a skill. Aegon might finally go to rank 5. We'll have to see. I've got quite a few skill champions, but that might be used on Aegon, and I might use Aegon in future uncollected events. So that's exciting. We'll move down here to the 5-star rank up gem crystal. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Big money, no whammies. That is a whammy. That is a good one, Yar. Hey, Yar. How's Japan? Welcome to the live stream. Right in time for the crystal opening. I think that's it, right? Nothing crazy. I think I might have a 5-star. I can open these envelopes, but I just want to make sure there's nothing super, super exciting. Click. Hey, that's a decent amount of 5-star shards. So we're going to get another 5-star crystal here. So that's nice. Let me see if I can't get some more free shards first. Bam. Alright. Not as great, but definitely something. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, that goes to future Omega. I'll show why here in a moment. So I just need 3 4-star dupes. No big deal. We just need to get 3 4-star dupes. Come on, Kabam. You know what I'm looking for. Hey, we don't really care who they are as long as they're dupes. Just kind of gotta make sure. Yeah, so I need to put some 6 stones into Carnage, it looks like. And we're able to spin out a 5-star crystal. We'll spin 180, baby. Turn it all. Am I exactly? No, 10,090. All right, here we go. We're gonna pep it. I gotta pep it. All right, here we go. Oh, these things stress me out, man. Stress me out. What are we gonna get? Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Keep going. Lag out. That's okay. At least I awakened his ability. Clutch awakened ability there. That's so bad. But I'll be on a 6-star next month. Here, yeah. You know, you just gotta believe. And even sometimes when you believe that's not good enough. That 3 to 4 mutant gem was actually really exciting. So I'm holding those resources for so long. But I have... now I can go from 2 to 5 right away just with gems. So that's super exciting. We can handle it that way. As far as 4-star rank ups, what did I get? I got skill, right? So we got to pick a champ as a 4-star skill. What do you think? Aegon probably? Ronin maybe? Dr. Daniel, I only have 7,000. Unless I'm missing something. It's just about what would I like to see in 4-star uncollected events, you know? So I'll have to sit on it and think about it. I'm thinking Aegon as far as uncollected events go, but we'll see. And then I want to use... this generic. John Garcia. No, what happened was I was polishing Kabam Mike's shoe today, and I accidentally face planted into his foot, and he thought I was like gonna lick his boot to give it an extra shine, and instead I just like screamed in pain because he also kicked me in the face at the same time. Kind of a bad time.
So what you're saying is you didn't go to work.
My wife, yeah, I did go to work. That's just where I work, honey. Whoo! I did it. Ooh. No going back on that. I got some encouragement from the chat. That's it. That's as high as she goes sig-wise for now. Look at that. Look at her. Holy crap. She is some high frickin' prestige. Where is she on my roster now? Whoo, Claire. Oh, yeah. Worth it every day. Sometimes you just gotta give some love to your champions. Dr. Daniel is saying it gives 2,500. It did, right? Yeah, but I don't think I have enough. 7,000 on the 6 stars. Oh yeah, people are, you know, you don't need Claire's awakened ability, man, but, I don't regret it for a second. Let me stop the crystal opening record after people saw that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Whew. Decisions were made. All right. John Garcia, I'm doing it. You can tease me all you want. When they give us the option to sell Namor, I'm selling him. The decision's been made. So, Rob, Sentinel's good. You don't need the awakened ability. He's better once awakened. Yeah, Stouffer, unawakened. I mean, without suicides, I wouldn't bother ranking her either. So I understand where you're coming from. But she's up there on the list of champions I would turn suicides on. Joe Mama, I didn't watch BG's 6.3 Legends run. I went and I looked at his Excel sheet of all the runs he did, of all the matchups, and he only used Namor a handful of times. And particularly on Electro, and like a few other, and then the Thorns Path. There's a Thorns Path in 6.3. But other than like those two major setups, he didn't really use Namor. Solar Flare, selling Namor because I don't want to use him anymore. Let me be clear, the nerf to Namor is not a good enough reason to sell Namor. I just want to be clear. I've come to the decision of selling Namor for a different reason. I ranked him up for Variant 2. And I've explored Variant 2. And then after that, I need a Korg counter and a Thorns counter. And I use Ghost for Korg, and I have Quake, and I plan on taking the resources from Namor and dumping them into Havoc, my 5-star Havoc here. And that's going to allow me to have an anti-Thorns as well, and, you know, in the non-contact. And so I'm just in this position where the majority of the value from Namor I no longer need, and in situations I can just use Havoc instead. Havoc's not going to be as great for Thorns, but still going to be a solid champion. So that's really what it comes down to. And Dr. Daniel, I don't need to wait for Omega because I just have so many mutant resources. Unless you mean like as far as like anti-Thorns, I could bring up a different mutant. But when I sell Namor, I'm gonna have to use the resources on a mutant. Yeah, and I'm gonna say, so here's the intention. I'm gonna sell Namor. I'm gonna get about 120 to 120 generic 6 stones back. Adam Bomb, I just posted an account progression video. You can check out my masteries. There's a timestamp in there. I'm gonna get a Mutant Awakening gem, a 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 mutant gem back, and I will use the 4 to 5, sorry, the 3 to 4 and the 4 to 5 on Havoc, and I'll use the 2 to 3 to bring Sunspot up. That's the plan. The only thing is maybe, just maybe, I might do like Domino or someone else instead of Havoc, but I think Havoc's the one that I want. I'm going to, you know, that sell-by date is a couple weeks away, and I'm gonna get at least one more 5-star before that happens. So we'll wait. But I'm mentally, I am committed to selling Namor. So I also, as far as like an answer to the what's it called? Am I doing an MCOC and chill video later? Maybe. I have to eat dinner still, and I have to cook that. And then after I cooked it, maybe. I haven't committed yet because I also have a lot of video content I want to make, and I'm tired. So that's a thing. Sunspot's amazing. He's just not suicide friendly, you know? So like the biggest thing is suicide friendly. So, you know, that's why I'm looking at Havoc, because Havoc is like a special 3 champion, so I don't have to worry about recoil. So yeah, I think the thing I'm losing from Namor is his insane sustainability. Like as a champion, he is just so good as a taxi. But he doesn't provide me utility that I can't get elsewhere. So I'm kind of like, let's just bring someone else, you know? Like when it comes to Furies, I have Ghost, I have a rank 4 Hyperion. When it comes to Thorns, I have Quake, and then I'll have Havoc once I rank 5 Havoc. And Namor, just 206 stones, man. Yeah, Stouffer, it's a whole different selection, you know? I run a ton of arena. So that's my logic. You know, I'm gonna open up the panel and talk about the Namor sell in the future, but I did my research. I watched Brian Grant's stream. I've watched a ton of Namor content in the last day. No, Dr. Daniel, if I rank 5 Havoc, I plan on Awakening, sigging him to 40. Or a sig 40-ish or something, you know? I'm gonna have a whole bunch of mutant sig stones in overflow, so I'll be using those. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, the other thing is, part of me is thinking maybe instead of rank 5ing the Havoc, I could rank 5 Mr. Sinister and then always have Mr. Sinister on defense. Which is cheeky, but I love ranking champions for defense. So, no, not Rip Omega, Dr. Daniel. Because let's be clear, Omega has always and will always be my main priority. So I still have this Mutant Awakening gem for Omega, and these 2 to 5 gems for Omega, and then the 6 stones will go on him as well. I run... Yeah, but Havoc on defense isn't as good with Suicide Masteries, you know? Mr. Sinister gets that cheeky damage pass over. So, but Havoc is a good defender, so... Yeah, see, look, even the chat, you guys are on the ball with the split decision and the difficulty of it, you know? Yeah, Diane Nelson, I'm still mad at you for having an Omega right in the first place. Stouffer, yeah, that makes a big difference. Dr. Daniel, like I said, I'm going to open the panel up closer to the sell date, and like solidify it. The entity I played Venom the Duck. I did 5 of my pads in Uncollected with Venom the Duck. Diane Nelson, it's just salt, man. I can't not be salty, you know? Every time you say Omega Red, it makes me cry that I don't have him. Yeah, SG, I thought about it, but I can hit Prestige elsewhere. I was like looking at the numbers. That's part of the reason why I grabbed that 5-star, that generic gem, and I just awakened. That's why I just awakened my Clairvoyant. So here we are. If I sell Namor, let's take him off the grid. We bring Clairvoyant up to Sig 4. Sorry, so let me see. So currently we're at 9,600, right? If I take Namor off, we sig her to sig 40. There we go. And then we add Havoc here at sig 40 as well. I go from 9,600 to 9,353. And this is a respectable prestige. You know, yes, I'm losing 250 prestige, but it's still respectable, you know? So I don't feel too bad taking the Namor loss, especially since eventually I want to have her at sig 120 or so, because that's where I feel like her sweet spot's going to be. So the problem is that as alliances push higher and higher and higher, I'm seeing the prestige, like the amount of prestige that people are expecting you to have, reach much closer to like 9,800, you know? So no matter what, I need sig 200 champions in there. But I don't plan on sigging Claire to that point. The goal is to have an Omega Red one day, if I ever get him. So yeah, that's the logic. It's just a matter of who takes Namor's spot. And it's probably going to be Havoc. Hey, will 400 units be enough for Collector Fight? I have Domino, Scarlet Witch, Archangel, Nick Fury 4-star, rank 5s, all duped except of Domino. And also 5-star Nick Fury, rank 3, duped in my team. Tazo, 400 units. Kind of depends on how good of a player you are, man. That fight is rough. I would personally recommend going in with closer to 800 to 1,000 so that you're not stuck. But there are many players who could clear with less than 400 units with that roster. I'm not one of them. Just so we're clear, I would not be able to do it with that roster, but there are plenty of people who could do it with that roster. Yeah, SG. Warlock's going up. But yeah, I'm so far past the point. I gotta go, guys. It is dinner time. So I will talk to you all soon, hopefully. Peace.